My name is Maggie Van Camp, and I'm CEO of RedCrest Farms in Blackstock, Ontario. And we raise about 30,000 chickens for meat, for broilers, and we do that 5.2 times a year. We had always wanted to farm, and we looked in every single province, I think, that we lived in. And then in 1999, we put an offer to purchase a chicken farm in Port Perry. So we managed to buy that operation and started July the 5th, 2000. We bought the farm and started in production within a week. I was also 8 months pregnant with Kate. So it was a big learning curve with a big belly. I am a mother of 3 children. My oldest, Nathaniel, is 29 years old, and he is the successor of our operation. He's living there and managing the operation. In 2024, he started that, and we are in the process of transition planning. Oh, Nate's also an electrician. I want to add that he has an off-farm job as well. And then there's Matthew, who is 27 right now, and he works for a bank, and he lives in Guelph, Ontario. And then Kate is 24 right now, and she's going to teachers college. Our family's been integrated in our operation right from the get-go. So Kate, even as a baby, she spent most of her time in a backpack with me in the barn. Like they've all spent a lot of time on the operation. And right now, Nate is in full management control. So he has full responsibility for the operation and for the raising of the chickens throughout the crop. That includes clean out, setup, and full management during the operations. He's learning about the business as well and the HR component of farming and business, so that's an additional for him. I would say more of a CFO right now, and maybe a bookkeeper / secretary. We weren't always named RedCrest Farms, but our mantra has been the same. This idea that we should continuously improve. We kind of took that on as a challenge to improve not only chicken production, but also efficiencies, profitability, and our interaction with the farm itself. So it allows us to do that kind of continual learning and improvements. And I would say historically, I'm a 7th generation farmer. And I think my family and my husband's family, we both were in the dairy business, and they looked at genetics as a way to improve. Oh, life is full of stories. I would say one of my favorite moments was when we moved to the farm in Blackstock. And when we built that farm, this is the best memory I think have about the chicken farm is when we built it. It was very stressful time, and it took us about a year to get it done and all the decision making. And at the end, we decided we would have a barn dance, and so we had the whole community come in for that opening of this brand new barn before we had chickens come and use it. And we had probably 400 people at this barn dance to celebrate, and I think that's a great memory. My family know that in 2013, after we lost Brian, my husband, and their dad, how difficult it was. And it was 2 years really of just kind of getting by. And then we sort of made a plan to proceed. And I guess I'm most proud of the fact that we just kept going. It was sometimes really difficult, but I learned to lean on others, and I kind of always had this idea that maybe someday one of the children would grow up and want to live on the farm at least, and possibly take over. It's really important for successors to choose this life. It's all encompassing. I think our succession plan, like many, have landmarks in them. Like it's just kind of a constant, you go ahead a couple, you go backwards a couple, you go to the side a couple steps. It's not straightforward at all. Just staying in business has allowed us to accumulate off-farm assets and some extreme values in quota, and land prices have increased a lot. So we've got those assets to build on for the future. And I believe that our family will continue on that farmstead in the future, and it'll always be part of our farm legacy somehow. I've been thinking about it, thinking that if I could visualize, it would be that the business is a good launching pad for the next generation. And I think I can imagine it as a way to diversify in the future, in maybe a non-farming enterprise or a farming enterprise, or to expand, to grow, and to fulfill the next generation of Van Camps in a way that very few occupations do. That would be where I would like to see it, and a place to always call home. I think something my dad told me was, if you take care of the farm, the people, the animals, the plants, the buildings, the equipment, if you do that, the farm will take care of you. Sometimes it can be tough, and there'll be bad times and there'll be tough times, but always keep going and think about caring first. It's so satisfying to be a farmer. It's got this, again, a sense of productivity, but also independence that is rare. And it has been really wonderful to be part of that community of other farmers and that community of people in Blackstock. The best people are agriculture people. So yes, I'm so happy and so proud to have been a farmer.